Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwig. I'm having a moment. I had to go to Costco to pick up some prescriptions and go to, my son asked me to do some shopping for him. Now, like I've told you guys in some previous videos, I'm not doing very much grocery shopping right now, and my son didn't ask for a lot, but I did have to stay in Costco for an hour and a half waiting for my prescription. So of course I browsed around and stuff. And then I decided I was going to go see if I can try and find the specific kind of olive that I really like. Excuse me. And at Quality Foods, and they ended up not having it, but I did browse the store and thought I need to work on my meal prep for this coming week. So I bought a couple of ingredients that I think will work to use up some of the stuff that's in my cupboards, and do this meal prep for, I'm going to try for the week, but it'll be for a few days, but I'm going to try to do it for a week. We'll see. But I don't know, like I while I was walking through the stores, I was remembering my aunt who has passed, and she was very poor a lot of the times, but she was poor. She didn't have to be as poor as she was because she liked nice things. She was on disability, but when she'd get her disability check, she would go to the store and she would buy like the most expensive cuts of meat and stuff, So she chose, it's not a nice thing to say, I guess, but she chose to be as poor as she was. But I remember my mom used to take her shopping. I remember my mom, who also doesn't have a lot of money, came home one day and said, you know what your aunt said to me while we were in the grocery store? She said, I've never thought of it before, but she said, there's all this food all around us. And at that moment, I don't know, she probably had $35 for food that particular day. And she said, and I can't have any of it. I have to be so careful with what I buy. And she didn't always buy the richest cuts of meat. So, like after she would splurge when she'd get her disability check, and then she would stick with, I don't know, the cheaper stuff, hot dogs and stuff. I would often take food over there. My mom bought her food. I'd buy the oil for her house every once in a while for her trailer. But it was this thought of being in the store and having so much around us and not being able to have it. And, like, I know I could have just about anything in that store. I'm not broke. I'm not rich, but, I like to be careful a little bit with my money and what I spend it on, but I can definitely afford whatever I want in a grocery store anyways. And I was walking through there, and I don't know if it's this diet, is it that my protein level is, like, what's going on in my head? I just felt really deprived. Where is that coming from today? Really deprived. Oh, by the way, day 14 of hashtag Operation Lowest Weight and DSK. So I'm 14 days, 2 weeks into this, and yeah, yesterday I did really well. The day before, not so good. But like, what's going on up here? I shouldn't feel deprived. If I really want something, I can have it. So what I did was, I don't even know how to say this. I felt a need for something. So what I did was I bought myself a Coke Zero. I know it's not the best thing for me. I know it's not on plan. It's still 0 calories, 0, 0, 0, everything. I do eat artificial drink eat artificial sweeteners. Not often. The most I usually ever have are the sweet drops, like in my coffee in the morning, or if I do some baking. I think there's a little bit of sweet drops in my macro muffins, in the sweet macro muffins. But I don't know. I took my first drink of this when I got back into my truck here, and I took a drink, and everything just calmed inside me, and I thought it just brought back so many memories of when I was over 300 pounds, and I would go to McDonald's and then sit in the parking lot and eat my 2 cheeseburgers, because that was my thing. That was my thing. Or I'd go to A&W and order a team burger with extra pickles. That was my thing too. But it just gave me that whole calming effect. And like, it wasn't even something that just kind of, oh, you know, I felt better. I felt it. I felt this, just like, oh, okay, I'm going to be fine. How do you kick that? That's something that I got to just, I need to kick that. Have you guys kicked it? Like, what have you guys done to get around some of that kind of stuff? I know this is the problem of a fat person, right? But I've kicked so many things. I've kicked fast food. I've kicked sugar. I've kicked bread. I've kicked so many things that, and I don't have a problem with any of that stuff. Like, I don't have a problem with not having any of that stuff. I don't even when I was walking around the store, it wasn't the bread that was doing it for me. I don't even know what it was. I would look, and I purposely stayed away from the potato chip aisle and stuff like that. But I would look at other things, and first thing I do is I read a label. Very first thing I do is I go straight to the carbs. And if the carbs are higher than like 2 or 3, I put it back on the shelf, especially right now. But yeah, just having a moment. So, I haven't had my last meal of the day yet, so I won't put this video together with my Insta stories until after I have had it, but that'll be in it. Not something I'm really proud of, but I still think it was a better choice than buying potato chips or a chocolate bar or anything else high in carbs. So, if you're new to my channel, today's not really a great day to be starting watching me, but hey, and if you are returning to my channel, thank you so much. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Stay tuned for my Insta stories. Peace out, peeps. Good morning, peeps. Tuesday morning, and I am up and ready and Adam and gonna go to work. But before I go to work, I thought I would have my eggs and bulletproof coffee, but I thought I'd switch it up a little bit this morning. Eggs with mushroom. Hey peeps, it's lunchtime on this fine Tuesday afternoon after my great big ink mess and all the rest of that stuff, cleaning that up. Anyways, I've got 6 chicken wings, 1 blueberry macro muffin with about tablespoon of whipped. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I ate my chicken wings so fast. I'm not even finished. I ate 4 of them. But why does this happen? Why did it get so snuffed up? Do you guys too? I just want to know the science behind it. Like, what's going on? I put stuff into my gut and I get a runny nose. Like, what's up with that? Does that happen to you guys? What are your quirks? I can handle chicken wings. It's physically eating too fast. That's the problem. It can be any food at all in the world. If I eat it too fast, I get this. On top of that, my gut feels like it's gonna explode. Now I've got the hiccups and I want to go barf. I'm on my way to Costco, and I thought I would have something to eat first so that I'm not tempted by anything there. So here we go. I'm having 2 cheese sticks, a quarter of a farmer sausage, and my fat bomb. So I tried to stay strong. I really did. But I was having a moment, and I don't know what came over me, but I figured make a better decision than what it could have been. So while I was in the grocery store with all of this goodness around me, I chose to have a Diet Pop. Just about ready for bed, but I still have to have my last meal. 2 scoops of protein. I think I did perfect macros today. It's like a first.